burn slow. To all my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings, I hope everybody dealing with their problems and shit like that. Man, it's here another day. I already know what the fuck it is, you know what I'm saying? In this hell I'm in, around these robots and these unaware people of what they're living in as it's closing down day by day. Shit is crazy, yo. Like I told y'all in some of them last videos, like yesterday was like a whole attack. Every day I just be like, what's next? How is that low vibrational energy gonna try to attack me? How I'm gonna be protected or feel like I'm not protected to find out I am? Like, what's the next thing that's gonna happen on this part of the episode of the season? You know, like that's how I be feeling for me. Like I saw my dummy and shit, and I lost my phone on my way to him and shit, and then he found it and shit. You feel me? And he hit me back. I'm gonna check him later today and shit. You feel me? But shit is just next shit. How it happened and shit. I was freezing. I had to wrap myself in a little burrito last night. You get what I'm saying? Damn near started shedding tears. Started thinking about when I had to wrap my Lord Chippy in a burrito. You know how when the infants, when you wrap them in a little burrito, when they be like a little burrito, you know, it's crazy as hell. But it's just so much, y'all, that I see about the world now. It's so much. I'm gonna chop it up with y'all for a little bit before I get this day started, cause you know one of the things that my dummy told me, he said, man. And I felt it. I felt it when he said that shit to me. Like I really felt that shit, you know? He like, you know, I could tell, like, he was like, I could tell you a lot of, he didn't say this, but this is what he said. He said, in his mind, he was like, I could tell you a lot of things, but he knew one thing he had to tell me, like, fuck all that other shit. Bro, just focus on your mental health. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, because there's so much against me. It's people that know and can tell that I'm suffering mentally by certain stuff that I'm going through. But because I'm very smart and I'm very strong, they try to like make it worse. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like they'll go out their way and try to make it worse. If they could tell I'm having a mental health attack, if they could tell, like they literally, like they try to like sabotage me. You know? And it's usually from like a immature like young person or something like that. You know what I mean? Because usually, I mean, y'all know how that go. Like anybody that's comfortable with themselves and stuff like that, they don't got time to be trying to make another person feel less than. They even try to. You know, you're not trying to do no shit like that. You know, but this shit crazy though. Like, shit is so wild. It's like I'm kind of in shock, y'all. You know, I'm not even gonna front with y'all. I'm in shock, but I'm here. Yesterday was like a whole attack, but I made it through the day. One thing for certain, you know what would make this shit a lot easier? In general, if I had like a genuine woman that was like, the fuck? The fuck? But yeah. Oh yeah, shout out Dixon Myers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Shorty, you feel me? Happy solar return. The world is yours, you feel me? You can't be stopped. You are a creative design. You gotta realize that. You know, let me start this live off right though. Before I go in and talk about some stuff. What it do to everybody, man. This a motherfucking rear points with RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is, man. We all made it here another day. You heard me. We out this bitch. You know, and it's for everybody. You don't realize how powerful you are, even if, regardless of your genetic makeup, to make it to your next day with the levels of attacks that's on truth. You know what I'm saying? So that means anybody. Anybody that's on it, however, you don't even really gotta speak it. You don't gotta be on the internet speaking it. You don't gotta be like trying to do nothing with it. Because your vibration changing just by off of your awareness. You feel me? And it's like a full flat out attack. It's like a full flat out attack on people that's aware, you know, whether you want to call them chosen ones, if it's involving us or not even of us, but aware, right? Just like how it is, like it's an attack on us, just like how it is towards like the information alone, you know. So that same energy is directed towards us. You feel me? Um, but like I want to shout out y'all because I feel like it's not enough people shouting out y'all. Shout out, Mary Bell. You know what I'm saying? You know, we on the front line. We in hell, and we not trying to sugarcoat it, and we not trying to complain about it. We just trying to bring awareness as the inevitable is happening, so everything could come back into fruition the way it should. You know, we helping the process speed up. You know, I tell y'all all the time, if anybody can't give y'all faith to go forward and stand on truth, let me give y'all faith. I'm in the heart of the racism, y'all. I'm in Northern Virginia, y'all. I'm in the heart of it. The heart of it. I guarantee wherever they not validating truth, wherever you're at, it's not on the level how they trying not to validate truth where I'm at. Where I'm at, they go out their way to try to not validate any of this type of shit. Because they know it's shutting down. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole different energy out here. So with that being said, y'all, you know, I give y'all faith. I'm on the front line with it. You know? Like front line, general type shit. You feel me? And it feel good though, because at the end of the day, like I'd rather be standing for something, standing on my 10 toes and going through shit than unaware and just being dealt with by something that I should be aware of. You get what I'm saying? I'd rather be on this end than the end that other people are on, you know? And that's real, like, you know, like I'm suffering when I think about me suffering mentally, it's about the fact of that I gotta keep my composure, not to put hands on people that I'm not mad at people because they're unaware. But it's like if you're gonna be unaware, just stay on your fucking side. Stay out my fucking way. Don't speak on anything I got. Act as if I don't exist. You know what I'm saying? That like it don't apply to you. You don't even know who you are, whether you me or not. So just stay out my fucking way. But people are so I'm gonna tell y'all what goes hand in hand. Unawareness and low vibration, they go hand in hand. So 9 times out of 10, most people that are unaware, whenever they get met with truth, especially if they're not willing to elevate, that low vibration is gonna come out. You get what I'm saying? That's how that connects. So because it's gonna irritate them. That's why a lot of times when people hear truth, you know, they get really obnoxious. They start laughing extra louder, or they start, you know what I'm saying? You could tell that they start getting like in a way of like a avoidant energy, as if like it's an attack on them. This is why, you know. This is why I'm telling y'all some hidden knowledge, like this real shit. You know, so it's like it's just energy fighting. It's them at you in that moment, but it's energy fighting because at that moment they're being hit with so much truth. It's like, are they gonna elevate or are they gonna use attached feelings to attack the person in which the message is being sent out? You know what I mean? It's on a tip like that. So you really gotta like guard your energy and shit. Right, I'm guarding my energy 25/8. There isn't a moment I'm not guarding my energy. You get what I'm saying? Not a moment I'm not guarding my energy because I know what the fuck I'm living in. I don't play with it. I don't play with it at all. You know, the moment I see a person on a certain vibration, or it's not even about you having a lack of awareness, though you shouldn't have a lack of awareness right now, but it's about the moment that you get met with awareness um, where you're standing with it at. You feel me? Like so, it could come to you however so. Someone you know, someone you don't know. Maybe on TV while you associated with some other ignorance. Maybe through your radio. Maybe while you're on your phone. Y'all know the notifications that pop up. Usually it's always bad news, right? But it could come up. It could be sparked in any way. But it's it's how you growing about it though. You feel me? It's how you growing about it at the end of the day. Now, one thing's for certain, I'm not human beings, but as far as like my neuromelanated beings, we definitely got to come together, y'all, more because the more information that's coming out about who we are, the more reactive the complex cell organism is acting. I'm just being straightforward with y'all. The more reactive they're getting, like the more their stuff that's undercut is coming more to your surface of like their regular characteristics and traits that they never really uh, uh, put like a cover over. It was never. That's what's so crazy about it. Like it was never not able to be seen. Those characteristics and traits was always being seen. It just is being seen more now, and it's getting harder to control due to their anatomy changing for the worse. You know what I'm saying? And them animals are trying to express themselves, so it's like, like it's real hard right now. But it's always been the same activity. Now, as far as us, it's one thing I don't know, but I feel like I need to say this. Like, we know we're in a monetary system, right? We're in this system to some extent. I almost don't even want to say this, but I'm gonna say this. To some extent, I guess we gotta pay attention towards like the news and all the distractions in which these inorganic beings are throwing out, right? But to be real with y'all, we should just shut that shit the fuck up and just completely not even worry about that shit. Like I'm dead ass. There should be no neuromelanated like all the distractions, all the stuff that they throwing out there. We should just cut that shit off. Like we not even worried about that shit. Don't even be talking about that shit and just be talking about us and what it's looking like for us going forward. You know what I'm saying? As far as ways that we learned that we have to unlearn. That's all we should be worried about, y'all. That's all we should be worried about. Like I'm so past trying not to offend an unnatural person as far as truth to my brother or sister, or even to your unnatural being. If their vibration is that high, they understand everything, regardless of having a different genetic makeup than me. I'm so past like offending people and stuff, y'all. I don't give a fuck about that shit. For real, if I see that you might get offended off of me speaking truth, I might talk about it dead ass even more in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like I don't give a fuck about that. Like I'm so cold cut about how I feel about everything now, off of like all the pain that people brung me. As pure as my heart was, with my innocence being taken away, I don't give a fuck no more, y'all. I don't even care. Like I'm staying steadfast on what's real, and I'm standing on that, and I'm gonna die on that too. Like that's just what it is. Like for real. Like the universe is already aligning me with the right people and the right information. It's a lot of information in which that I want to give y'all, but I can't even give y'all. So I gotta like spoon feed y'all, and hopefully y'all see what I'm saying to look for it without me saying it exactly until like I get more so out this situation and more so like a better way of communicating with y'all because they're attacking me through these phones. I can't talk about certain stuff or even a topic or else the live is gonna start messing up. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm very careful. Like they fucking with my lives on like both of my phones on all social media. You get what I'm saying? Like, and if you're paying attention to me, you can tell. Even in certain videos, like the volume be off, but then it won't. Y'all know even on TikTok, when they cut the volume on a video, it gives you a notification. You feel me? Like it'll be like volume got cut because of da da da, even though it's saying some bullshit. My videos be getting cut, but they're not even telling me that they cutting the motherfucking videos. Like they be doing like it be, I swear to God, y'all, like once I get more comfortable and I get like even another phone, I'm just gonna record me doing stuff on my phone so y'all can see the shit that my phone be doing. As soon as I start trying to post a certain video or it's a certain live where I focused on something specifically and I'm getting in my bag about what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm already passionate about how I feel. Like it'd be like a lot of wild shit that y'all just don't be seeing. Like it'd be a lot of shit on the internet with people that have way more followers than me. They be talking about happening. What that should be happening to me and more. And now it's not even like the brag, but I'm just saying, I don't know if it's my energy, I don't know what the fuck it is, but that should be happening to me like triple, y'all. That's like, it's like they be scared of me. Like they don't even want me to get to your level on the internet that most niggas is on because of my energy or something. They don't even want me to get there, you know? They don't even want me to get there. Because my I don't give a fuck meter about the right stuff is like unfuckable. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever the fuck someone says negative about me, I'll tell whoever I don't give a fuck how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like they just wasting their energy. You know what I mean? How I feel because like I just don't play about how I feel about righteousness. You know what I mean? Like if it's something that's an opinion, I'll be like, yeah. But another thing too, no disrespect to my unnatural people, but if you're not on my genetic makeup, I really don't care how you feel. You really just talking out of your ass. I'm just being real with you because you're not even of my anatomy. We're not even the same species. You know what I'm saying? Your species won't let me fucking go. Y'all don't know how to live amongst each other alone. You know what I'm saying? So y'all won't let us go. That's the whole problem around this shit. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta lie and act like y'all us just to still stay around us and abuse us with the lack of our awareness, not even knowing that we not even y'all. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here with that shit. Like that shit in the fucking way. You're not no motherfucking mutation of us. We don't have no animal DNA. Nothing in nature describes your existence. Where the fuck do you come from? I know y'all be thinking about it, but y'all don't want to point out like that. So y'all say everything is about love. Matter of fact, when I go to this gym, y'all, when I go to this motherfucking gym, I'm gonna show y'all that y'all know how they play on that fucking love word, right? I'm gonna show y'all something at this gym, right? And then they got the nerve to put the Lord turkey in there, and knowing how much of us was slaughtered on that day, and then they got it in the word with the love and shit. I'm telling y'all, they be playing on shit. It's the most of that shit here in Northern Virginia. It's the most of that shit here in Northern Virginia. Bro, who said I'm feeling sorry for myself? Bro, who the fuck are you? Bro, ain't nobody feeling sorry for me. There's no feeling sorry at all, bro. This is awakening, bro. This is evolution, bro. This is rise, bro. Ain't no feeling sorry for shit. If anything, I'm feeling sorry for y'all or you, even if you unnatural. Like no disrespect, but respectfully saying, bro. I'm feeling sorry. I'm feeling sorry for people that can't see what's happening right now, regardless of your genetic makeup. I'm feeling sorry for people that's still connected to programs that's crashing more by the day and very faulty. I feel sorry for that. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm happy for myself. Fuck you mean? Something in the worst situation that can happen to any man, you feel me, has made me find myself in my genetics and know what I'm living in. So I can't be manipulated around it more. And I can make people more aware. Fuck is you talking about? You sound crazy. Bro, I'm happy that this shit is happening. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? Regardless of my species wanting to be divided from me or not, they're not going to be allowed to have a system up that's against our whole species alone because they either can't see the detriment of it or how negative it is for our entire offspring. You get what I'm saying? Fuck you mean? Like this is justice right now. This is regardless of people doing whatever they can to make it feel like they can change something because they know that this shit is done with. And it's just catching up to everybody. You feel me? This shit is beautiful. Anything of lack or what I would look like of bad, this is infringed ways, y'all. I'm not, that's why I don't feel sorry. Like even when I see someone that's homeless, someone struggling, I don't feel sorry for that person. I don't feel sorry for me having to face this. I know the abuse that's amongst everybody. As far as y'all that's unnatural, y'all species don't even give a fuck about y'all. You get what I'm saying? That's why y'all could be out here homeless or struggling, the same way. Y'all don't give a fuck about yourselves. There hasn't been ever a period in history of time in which y'all lived amongst each other civil. I swear to God. Y'all don't even know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know how to do that. That's why y'all even fuck with yourselves right now. You know? Cause y'all led yourselves down a dark ass fucking hole. And y'all never thought that this day would come as the information that's coming out and how we're getting aware. And there's nothing y'all can do to stop it. And we don't give a fuck how y'all feel. You get what I'm saying? And that's flat out. We don't give a fuck how y'all feel. Like this is like a worldwide awakening. The more y'all try to go against it, the faster it's going to shut down. You get what I'm saying? The faster this shit is shutting down on my soul. Like I told y'all, that ozone layer ain't coming back. That ozone layer is not coming back. And the more that shit peel back, all y'all with animal DNA are done. Y'all must have forgot that y'all the true vampires. You know when the sun hit them and they like, hot. It's like burning them and shit. Y'all must have forgot. You feel me? Y'all must have forgot. Y'all about to be reminded. Y'all about to go right back to the motherfucking caves. You feel me? Y'all about to start eating each other again. Cannibalism. Yup. Y'all done forgot. Y'all been walking upright. Y'all forgot that y'all wasn't even walking upright. Y'all forgot that y'all are on all fours. It's videos. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post a video today. Like there's videos on the internet right now you can find of European people that feel more comfortable since trying walking on all fours and said that they want to switch their entire life on walking on all fours. Why do they feel that comfortable doing it? You know, why so? What does that say? You know? What does that say? You know? What does that say? What does that say? You know? I know that there's no reverse psychology that y'all can use, right, for manipulation purposes around us individually knowing who we are. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta realize, like, this isn't like an opinion thing. Like, whether you want to believe me or not, my anatomy is changing for the better every day off of my genetic makeup. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop, and yours is changing for the worse if you're not of this planet. If you don't have a biological identification, that's not mental health, man. That's science, bro. You can't run from ionized particles. That's in the air, bro. I'm just telling you, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry how it make you feel. I'm sorry that when I tell you so much truth, it make you feel like you gotta attack me to make me feel less about myself because it's so real. I feel you, you feel me? I got empathy for you, real shit. You know? This was the worst thing that y'all should have let me know. Cause before this, I was never a low self-esteem person. Cause I never got I never felt big about myself involving money. Ask anybody that knows me, they'll tell you. That's even why the mother of my child, and she tried to do everything she did. People would feel low just being around me because of how high I think of myself. You know what I'm saying? People would confuse it with arrogancy, but they don't even know the life that I came from, though. You know what I'm saying? So this shit ain't nothing new with me. You know? It ain't nothing new with me. I just hope this. Anybody got anything negative to say on here, right? Off break. First off, I hope that you're neuromelanated. That's first off. I hope you're neuromelanated. I don't know you personally, but I hope that I'm gonna just say. And then the next thing I'm gonna say is this. Man, hey, it's so beautiful to come from the black woman. Hey, black men. Hey, I know y'all hear me, black men. Look, Pete. Ain't no present, no money, no financial gain, right? No occupation, right? Nothing materialistic, right? Not even no sex, right? Nothing is a greater present than this neuromelanin right here. You feel me? Than this neuromelanin right here, this ether right here. You feel me? Like, yeah, like y'all niggas can't tell me shit. I come from the XX chromosome. Can't tell me shit. Whether she knows who she is or not, I come from that. You feel me? The start of all. You feel me? If you even want to say starting, but there ain't no starting, there ain't no end, ain't none of that. You know? Ain't none of that shit. I can't wait to travel the dimensions again. I know y'all scared. You know you're in fear when you got to make our natural abilities. You got to dumb us down and have our natural abilities looked at as modern day, what we know as superpowers. But our natural abilities, though, you know what I'm saying? That's what you know. That's what you know. I know it affect people. You get what I'm saying? That when you think of me, when you see this face, and you be like, damn, that nigga low key really be teleporting. That nigga low key really be flying. You feel me? That nigga low key be into the atoms of objects and moving them with zero energy. Yeah, you feel me? I know it make motherfuckers feel bad. Even the fact that I'm aware that I do that, you know, and I'm getting back to that all the way. I feel y'all. You hear what I'm saying? Really, when you think about really who we are and knowing who we are, right? I understand the complex cell organism or even a neuromelanated being that's been dumbed down so much that not only do they have Stockholm syndrome, they don't know who they are, no matter how much it's showed to them. right? I feel y'all though. I feel y'all. I really do. I really do, you know? Y'all give me power, for real, for real. Y'all give me so much power, you know? Yep. Yeah, you already know. You already know, Goddess. Oh, I didn't even know Goddess was in here. At Grand Rising, Goddess. Supreme, Supreme, Supreme. I don't know if you see the comments, guys. You see all the y'all. Goddess, whenever, like I was telling you last time when we was on here, hey, as this shift is happening, these people getting real, they getting shook. They getting shook right now. Cause they seeing that all their lower attacks to stop the truth and everything coming out and to just distract our vibration has no effect. It has no effect. That shit has no effect. You be like, damn. You know? Nah, but I tried to chop it up briefly just to give y'all some positive energy. Cause nah, they really fucking with me on the internet. Yeah, I know the ship is shaking everything. The ship is shaking everything. That ship is shaking everything, you know? But this is what's for real. The best thing y'all can do as human beings, right? And I'm saying this respectfully because y'all gotta remember, you gotta have not even just me, any neuromelanated being when they speak on the destruction that's been done to us or what we're living in, right? Y'all, it's like almost like y'all better have patience towards a black woman or a black man speaking on that shit because we really could be out here really fucking y'all up about this shit. I'm being honest with y'all, and we not even trying to do that. You feel me? Like if we actually went on a killing spree, right? That shit would actually, believe it or not, that shit would actually be like it wouldn't be looked at as wrong in the cosmos, like literally, because of all of our children that y'all slaughtered, all the psychological damage that y'all did to us that we can't even realize we're doing damage to ourselves. And we're not even on that. We're not even on that. So y'all should be grateful. We're not even on that. Like what y'all call them now, the YNs. The YNs aren't even on that. You get what I'm saying? Y'all better hope that they don't get on that because niggas ain't even on that. You know, all we just trying to do is just raise our vibration, eat better, and communicate with each other so how we can be better for ourselves and our children. That's it. That's it. And y'all trying to get in the way of even that because of the vibration that comes with it. So it's like, man, I don't know. If that ain't evil or what you call the devil energy or whatever, I don't know what to call that shit. No, that yes, Goddess, you already know that anticipation that he would do to them what they did to us. Exactly, exactly, exactly. And it speaks even more. That's my personal opinion. I'm not saying I'm somewhat in there, but that's why I feel like more so even with all the information out now, why from a collective standpoint we're not crashing out like that. You feel me? Because we're not violent people, you know? And it's such a shock and embarrassment to us off of how we've been living against our own means and how we've been destroying ourselves that it's not even coming from a violent place. We literally just want to be like, all right, we did wrong. Let me do the healing and accept it. And now what do I got to do to get back to myself? And then people that's trying to stop me, I don't even have time to worry about that. I just got to get back to myself. I got to get back to my children, you know? Like we're just focused on that type of stuff. But if we was to be on a different tip though, like it wouldn't be looked at like how people think of heaven and hell and stuff, and they're like, you don't kill whatever, you won't go to heaven. Like it wouldn't be looked bad at all. Because the type of genocide that's been brung to us entirely, like us going on a killing spree and killing all y'all that's unnatural still wouldn't scratch the surface of everything that y'all did to us. You feel me? And we're not on that. So, and I know it makes a lot of y'all that are unnatural in a low vibrational state. I know it makes y'all even more mad that we're not being violent. We're just talking with each other. Where we're rewiring our brains. Where we're being cautious of everything that we put in our body, when and how. You know, we're aligning more with the frequency of the planet in which we already are. You know, we're doing all the things that we should. You know, we're tapping in back with our crystals. We're conversing amongst each other about what we got to cut out completely. You know, all of this. You know, all of this. It's a beautiful thing. You know, like My court date, I gotta call my private investigator today. My court date for my son is coming up with this crazy woman. This crazy woman that day is coming up. It's bringing me a lot of pressure because it's like I don't like to be in there with them. I don't like to be in there with them. But whenever I go in there, I'll be on a certain time. I be getting so. I mean, y'all can call it mental health, but ain't no mental health worse. This is what I want y'all to know. For anyone that would say anyone has mental health problems and stuff, right? Mental illness and all that. Ain't no mental health worse than the people's minds that brung the damage to us that we deem as regular reality today, right? Even as it's coming to your forefront. That's mental illness. That's like your true narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, and all of that. Ain't no mental health worse than that. Because some shit that you shouldn't even have been doing to start with, right? Then you don't even want to take accountability as it's coming to your end, and as you're being called out for your lies and shit, you know. But even in the ways how you had it premeditated, how you strategically did this shit, it's like from an insanity standpoint, you know what I'm saying, of control and insatiable level of greed and shit. Like y'all sick as hell. You get what I'm saying? Y'all sick as hell. Like literally, like it's like a how can I say it? The level of protected toxicity, you know what I mean, amongst y'all control, like it's y'all just gotta get the fuck off the planet. I'll be honest, y'all gotta leave. And it's sad because y'all been trying to leave, but y'all not going nowhere. Y'all not going nowhere. Y'all gonna see all the truth, all the lies that y'all told, y'all gonna see every single one of them. Y'all gonna see every single one of them. You're not gonna be able to run. You're not gonna be able to go to work and act like none of that and act like you're not seeing what you're seeing. You're not gonna be able to use the little bit of avoidant energy that you're using now in ways of trying to make it seem like you don't know what the fuck is going on. All that's going out the window. All that's going out the window. You know, y'all gonna see fucking everything. Y'all even gonna see a lot. Y'all even gonna see some of us have our powers right in front of your fucking face. All of that shit. Y'all gonna see all of that shit. Y'all could see the damage that y'all done to us. See, because y'all became so complacent in y'all arrogancy and what y'all done to us. Y'all really think that y'all us and that y'all supposed to be here. So y'all gotta see really who the fuck y'all are. Y'all gotta see who the fuck I am. You get what I'm saying? Y'all will see that shit. Y'all will see that shit. Y'all gonna see our anatomy shift over all the way. You know, look at the radiation, look at how long it takes for themselves to change and how it doesn't go back. You know? They look into that. Let me ask you this: anybody that's unnatural, right? That you know that they're looking like tomatoes right now. Did you see it reverse? Let me ask you that: did you see it reverse yet? Or do you just see it getting worse? What does that tell you, right? Complications, residual effects, right? Yeah, you know. Like I said, y'all forgot that y'all the vampires, man. Y'all forgot that. That shit, so much has been shown to us in movies and stuff. We take it for entertainment and not seeing shit for how it really is. You feel me? You know? But it's like, I'm so done with y'all from a collective standpoint. I don't even want to be around y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Cause y'all so toxic that y'all don't even see how toxic y'all are. That however y'all get presented with truth, whether you hearing it from somebody, it's like you just attack. You know, you attack and try to manipulate. You know, like instantly, like because it hurts your spirit. Because you already know you're wrong. You know, and you don't want to take accountability. Y'all never have. So it's just like y'all rather try to bring down truth. You know, however so I just don't want to be. I don't even want to be around y'all for y'all to be around me to attempt that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather y'all just not even be on my planet. So that's what I'm grateful for. That my son is getting y'all out of here and y'all about to go extinct. You get what I'm saying? And I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. You know, you can't go back and forth with a person that has such an avoidant energy that they can't even see their wrongdoing, or they're such psychopaths that they think that their wrongdoings are actually in righteousness. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to a person like that. You gotta just leave them alone. That's a lost cause type energy. You know? You gotta leave them alone. So that's where I'm at with them. I really don't got nothing to say to them. And anybody that thinks that I'm racist, I'll just be like, look, I'll just ask them simply, do they understand genetics? Or if I can already tell they don't understand genetics, I won't even say that. And I'll just let them believe whatever they want to believe, you know? For real. It's certain stuff like I'm not going back and forth with people about, you know? I'll go back and forth with you about a debate if it's like, I can tell where your intellect is, you feel me? And I can tell that you know more than me about something. I have no problem. I like to learn. I love when I talk to someone and I can tell that they know more about something that I know about. You know what I'm saying? I love that type of shit. That's a chance for me to grow even more, for me to evolve. I'm not so much in my pride that I'm not trying to evolve. Once I'm hit with a moment to learn, you know what I mean? I'm not like that, but a lot of people think I'm like that because they don't know me. But I'm not like that though. I'm not like that. I speak to doctors all the time, and even with me calling them out on their lies, if it's something about a specific part around anatomy or something that I didn't know, certain terminology, I'll ask them about it immediately, cut them off immediately, like, what's that mean, or how does this connect with you studying behind even that? You feel me? Because they could be lying to me, you know? For real. That's how y'all gotta be about it. Still, and the Bible says the devil comes to steal and kill. Who are the people in the Bible is describing? Who are the people who do these things? Right. Right. Steal, kill, and destroy. Deception, manipulation, right. They the ones. They show the ones so much of it that they try to dodge accountability as if like we just talking. So I be like this. So I guess every black person, I guess they own people even got mental health issues. That's calling them out on it. You know, anybody that talks about it, someone is wrong with them. I guess everybody got a mental health issue. You know, and that's how we gotta say it to them, goddess. We all got mental health issues. Just because you so-called could even have a mental health issue, that doesn't mean that blocks off everything. You know what I'm saying? These people are dangerous, man. This is a dangerous ass species. You gotta be careful with their ass. Like, they are dangerous. They are very dangerous. You know? Like, I'm scared of them for real. I'm gonna be honest, I'm scared of them. And as far as the white woman, like I said, a white woman got a different monkey than a white man. But she forgot about what he's done so bad. She's gonna remember when she get her ass beat again. But she done forgot. She done forgot that he didn't even want to have sex with her. So he was having sex with the kids and shit. And trying to animals and shit. Even before she tried that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like really, like she forgot about that shit. He like she come at him like, why don't you wanna have sex with me? How come you don't wanna fuck me? How come you wanna be gay and try to fuck the black man? Like what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like she done forgot how weird and how crazy he really is. But she's gonna be reminded though. She is. She about to have the biggest wake up call. You know? Some of them already know and remember, but they better have the biggest wake up call. The biggest, y'all. They can hate me all they want, but I'm gonna be on the front line. I'm letting y'all know right now. You know, it's stuff that's I'm not gonna say on the internet, but just know I'm shifting real fast, y'all. I'm shifting real fast. But I already know people in the area already know. Because I can just tell how they deal with me. They already know what's happening with me on the anatomical level a little bit faster than certain neuromelanated. I'm not the only one. That's what's so crazy about this internet shit. Like, people be attacking me like I'm the only one, when in reality, y'all got to think about it. Our sun's basically at solar maximum, right? All these CMEs that's hitting the planet, dense as shit. Literally, like I think of them like small ass like torpedoes that's really strong. You know what I'm saying? Just straight attacking anatomy, like almost as if like they got like lower faces on them and shit, right? I'm just making this shit fun for my real quick, but I almost like they got lower faces and they like natural, unnatural, natural, unnatural, and they just do their thing. You feel me? Like that's how it is. That's really how it is. Supposed to be here, not supposed to be here. I swear, like But I promise y'all, this is what's so wild, right? Unnatural people, this is something that whether y'all tell me this or not, I know that y'all already thought about, even if not all of y'all individually, right? I know y'all know if y'all didn't do the levels of abuse through the fact that even with our own choice of slavery being a choice yesterday and today, that we're still capitulating in our own destruction. Like I know that y'all know that this shit is up. And the thing is this, I know y'all dealing with levels of shame where it's like y'all don't know how to say sorry, so it's like it's coming out in anger, you know? And it's like y'all, I get it, you know what I mean? But if you wanna be the best human being, I'll tell you from an organic standpoint. Like I'm gonna tell y'all, cause there's real people in the area that know like I'm not racist and shit. I'm just very mad off of my awareness, right? I was in a hot tub yesterday, and when I went to the gym, and it was some human beings. It was all human beings around me, like Asian shit. Everyone with animal DNA, right? So literally, I know the man had to be. If he wasn't his dad, he probably was like his the kid's dad's friend or something. You know what I mean? You know how kid got his dad, and his dad's friend is like the second dad and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He knows is that's basically like his nephew. You know what I mean? About how close the dads are. It was some type of shit like that. But basically, long story short, I'm gonna give y'all the short story of it. Right. When they saw me on my podcast briefly when I was in a hot tub and stuff, and they saw what I was just saying, just how I opened up, you know, what I be saying and stuff. They literally, like, I see the Lord ways that y'all are trying to make us feel more comfortable off of everything that's coming out right now, instead of just saying sorry flat out about the issues that was just completely wrong. You feel me? Like I get it. Like this man dapped up his son, and he tried to dap up his son like how we dap each other up, black and man, right? And he ain't even. I mean, it had no flavor. It had no flavor. That shit was off brand. The dap wasn't even fresh. You know how you supposed to hear it? You supposed to, you know when it's a fresh one when you hear the. I don't know how to explain the sound, but you know the sound when it's a fresh dap. Like it wasn't even fresh. Like it was no rhythm to it. It was no flavor. It was just bland as shit. Like it didn't fit right. It looked like they was trying to reenact something from another species. You know how they greet each other, which they was. You know, and but I know I'm laughing, but in the moment of it, I know that they was trying to do that to make me feel more comfortable. So I appreciated it. You know what I mean? And me being the only black man that was in there and stuff like that. But I'm saying this though, like if y'all wanna make us more happy and stuff like that, you make me happy when you call your own species out. You know what I'm saying? And not because to stop what's happening, because what's happening for me for the better is inevitable. But it just says a lot about your character towards like you standing for wrong, whatever that would be, and it happens to be from your own species. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I really salute that. You know, all y'all that's on the internet right now talking about your own species with no fear and shit. You get what I'm saying? I respect that because that's like context like hearing this for 5 years, right? It's been people here and there, like the guys the other day. It's been people that give like donations and stuff here and there. But like that's not my main thing to get on here and be like if someone appreciate me, appreciate what I'm saying, or I help them in any way, I appreciate it even more with poverty. But like as I'm getting out of it, but my main thing with this is for me to touch something in your mind so you can see your own power and to look into some of the stuff that I'm saying, even if you don't understand exactly, so you can know what's up for the betterment of your growth for yourself and your family. And if you're of me, our species, you know what I mean? For real, like that's really what I'm like that. You know, that's why it's like I had to tell someone the other day. Someone thought that I got paid from like YouTube or something. I'm like, I don't even know how to monetize my YouTube. I don't even know how to do that shit. You know what I mean? I don't even know how to do that shit. When I first started, that wasn't my intention either. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I really care. I really care about, because I know all of that's going to come. But first things first is awareness. If you're not even aware of what you're living in and what's going on, you can only do so much, right? So that's why it's like I'm on that first and foremost. I'm giving y'all strength from my mental health standpoint now. There's a lot of stuff and stories that I gotta tell y'all that as soon as I start speaking about certain stuff, starting a story, it's gonna hit y'all soul and y'all gonna remember exactly before I even finish what I'm saying. But I can't talk about that now at the level of how they messing with the internet and stuff. I gotta get at least in a car, in another car, so then I can have more comfortableness. I don't got the people around me trying to attack me in any shape, way, or form where I can just park somewhere far away, you know what I'm saying? And just be me and y'all, you know? Right now I'm around people all the time and shit. I have no privacy. Never. That's why it's like it got to a point where I stopped caring if I had privacy and I just started doing everything as if like I got privacy or not. Same how I'm on here talking to y'all in this bathroom. This is a public bathroom. But I'm in this bitch talking to y'all like this my personal bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have my own bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got to a point where I said, fuck it. I don't have my privacy, so I'm gonna just start going about shit wherever, however so. Whether whoever's around me, I don't give a fuck. Because I don't have privacy. It's not my fault that I don't have privacy. I'm a prisoner of war. You know? Slavery never stops. So that's just a way I look at. That's just a way to try to stop me from bringing out truth, and I'm just gonna go against that. You know, I'm gonna go against that. I was the wrong one to find out all this information. For real, for real. That's why Issa, you should never cheated on me. You shouldn't have destroyed our family and put our son through this and alienated me from my child. Because you brought me so much pain where it's like I'm just ruthless now. I'm telling y'all, if I was to get famous tomorrow, I'll wake the world up, the entire world up, the entire world up, because it's going to be more people because believe it or not, it's more people with good hearts in this world than it is evil. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of genetic makeup, it's going to be more people that the more bigger I get on the internet and worldwide, it'll be more people that'll hear what I'm saying with a clear heart than people that's just jealous of me or animosity because they're unhealed and they just got that type of spirit and shit like that. You know, even though I get a lot of hatred and stuff, I definitely get way more love than more hatred. Way more. It's not even close. I get way more love. You know, way more, and in ways that I don't even be telling y'all. You know, because people just know I'm a solid person and I'm real, I'm thorough. You know, that's always it. You feel me? Don't matter whether you homeless, not, or whatever. Because there's people that got money that's rich as shit that's not thorough. You get what I'm saying? Money can't buy loyalty. You feel what I'm saying? That's not how that go. You either got that or you don't. You feel me? You either a solid individual or you're not. You know, so I'm already in a different lane. I'm not like these niggas, you know? I'm not trying to be either. A lot of the stuff that moves niggas to be how they are, I don't give a fuck about. I'm not even trying to bust a nut. So most of these females, how they manipulate shit off of a nigga wanting them or anything like that, I'm like, bitch, I'm not even trying to fuck you. You get what I'm saying? If anything, I'm trying to make you know who you are. You feel me? So I'm not even, I'm not even on that. And I'm to be honest, I'm not trying to really even associate with any females like that anyway. Because that lets me know where her vibration is at, regardless of her genetic makeup. You know? So I already don't, I'm saying this from a standpoint, y'all, to say, I don't fit in with a lot of the generation and stuff I'm around, which probably y'all don't also. Like I already know, goddess that be on here, I be talking to her. I already know some black women be hating on you, goddess. I already know. I know you probably get a lot of love from a lot of black women too, though. Especially that know who they are. Because ain't nothing like a black woman that sees another black woman when they both know who they are. Ain't nothing like that type of love. That type of vibe is divine, you know? You ever see two black women when they be out in public and they be all vibing and stuff? You know? You see how everybody look at them, how they kind of like grab, it's like they soak in all the energy of the room and shit. And people be trying to figure it out like, yeah. I feel like I'm like the daily reminder for this area that this shit is shutting down. And that's one of the reasons why people don't like me. Because regardless of how they feel about me personally, whenever they see me or whenever they hear me, I'm on the same shit. Like my financial situation, whether I'm down or up, that doesn't change my stance towards children and what I'm living in and my awareness as this shit is shutting down. That has no effect. You know? Actually, this is more important to me than that. Believe it or not. I know that any lack I would be as far as that, it's just abuse. And it's going out the window by the day. I'm not confusing it as if it's not just because people are trying to hang on. You hear what I'm saying? I know a lot of people are in fear. I know a lot of people are starting to realize how much dependency that they even put into this ideology alone without even thinking of it even as an ideology, right? Because they just thought this is life, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Now a lot of that's being questioned, you know? So it's like I can already read a lot of people for real. And I just be trying to give help to people, I guess. You know, people help me out in a lot of ways and I'm very appreciative, you know? I'm not racist or any of that shit, but I know who's doing what. And I know who's protecting what also, whether directly, purposely, or subconsciously. Because there's a way to be living and then there's a way not to be living, you know? There's no in between with that shit. A lot of stuff, it's either for nature or it's against nature. There's no in between. There's no halfway, you know? It's either for black people, good for black people, or it's detrimental for black people. Black people shouldn't be doing it. You know? There's no in between. You notice how all them things, there's no in between, it's one or the other. So, I'm about to smoke this L before I get my day started and shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like one thing about me that helps me, y'all, is I'm dealing with so much I mean I've been telling y'all that been following me, y'all know. Like you probably think I'm crazy if I told y'all this is my 8th time here. You know, but my soul is ancient. My soul is ancient, you know? And you know, as I'm remembering who I am, I'm gonna tell y'all when I get more comfortable, I'm gonna tell y'all who I am in the cosmos and I'm gonna break all that down. But I'm really controlling shit in the cosmos though, for real, for real. I have a lot of authority. My spiritual ranking is really high, you know? That's why my intuition is so sharp. You know what I mean? Even how it is and shit like that. And I can see a lot of stuff way before it happens, how it does and shit like that. Um, but I'm gonna explain all of that. It's crazy because even now, like if I was to start just talking about certain stuff right now, I guarantee you the phone start messing up. You know. But I swear to God, like as soon as I get even just in my car, even if I don't have a spot yet, I'm gonna start talking about all that shit in a way that even when they attack, I'm already prepared for it. Y'all, because I love y'all, I value y'all. Like we the future, you know. I'm not gonna give on y'all. I see how powerful y'all are. Um, right, loyalty is a personality trait. It can't be learned. That's how they do behind my back. That's me. When I enter the room, energy shifts, and I draw attention unwanted. Exactly, God. It's because your shit's so strong. Honestly, it's usually married women, and it's because I'm a single parent. I live in the same. And you're asking yourself like, how is they married and so called got they partner and they worried about you, right? You like fuck is wrong? You should be worried about your family. Yeah, they just it's sad that some black women are like that. And because I'm single, I live in the same area and I did it all without a husband, and that's a threat to them. Yeah, yup. I'm rolling. It's all good, goddess. You're just very powerful. Where John Cruz, where we at, or 8th time on this planet? Yeah, it's my 8th time on this planet. That's probably why I spawned in. If this is your 8th time, you may not reincarnate and become a spirit advisor teacher. Yeah, yeah. I've been. This shit is annoying to me, and my awareness is coming back. I'm just ready to get back to the cosmos and do what I'm supposed to be doing up there. I'm single with no kids, no problems, and I feel the eyes everywhere on me. John Cruz. Yeah, it's crazy because low key, a lot of women are starting to realize that a lot of the stuff that's of value of a husband right now, not real value of a husband going forward, and the same thing vice versa. Like a lot of the women that are choosing men for the reasons of like now of why to choose a man, they gonna be in trouble when this grid crash, and they gonna wish they never chose that guy, for real. They gonna be like, oh shit. They gonna have a reality check, and the same thing with the men. A lot of men that's just choosing a woman because her fat ass and her nice face and shit, but she a whole airhead, you gonna be in trouble, you know. Her intellect stops at an educational level. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're gonna be in trouble. I'm not having any of that around me. My don't she gonna know who she is. She she already if not she learning all that shit. She on all that right now. You know, most of the women. But I'm gonna tell y'all how you know where you really gotta protect your energy, right? Because it's not even personally towards you. People that are really unhealed from a standpoint of this system, socially programmed, like it's not even you. When it's the truth that you're speaking, like it irritates them. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying like y'all really gotta guard your energy because it really is like that out here. Like a lot of people are getting so mad at people that are aware right now. You know, like it's like a serious level of irritation. You know what I mean? And there's no level of what they'll do to try to bring you down, whether they're aware of that or not. Yeah, I feel oops facts airhead in it. I'll be honest, I don't like that second word, bro. But at least the girls I'm around, I feel you, though. People who can't stand being alone in their own presence are always in toxic relationships. Yup. Not even just even relationships. A lot of people aren't strong by themselves. A lot of people like their validation comes from like people they're around, like they know and stuff. Like they can't stand on how they feel alone. Like a lot of times people even talking negative about people, it's probably someone there right next to them. Like you say from like a narcissistic standpoint, like they're flying monkeys. That's just going whatever they say because they're their friend. They feel the same, you know. Like yeah, why does he do that or da da da? Like people are like that, you know. So I don't really take them that serious, but it is a real thing though. It's definitely a real thing, and it shouldn't be like that. Like I said, like I never and I knew we was different because I didn't just see that in myself. I saw that in black people alone, other black people that I came across in my life, even young, whether I knew them, spoke a word to them or not. I noticed that same light in me was in them, like that they was just a good person, like and they was like, you know what I'm saying, pure. I felt that in other black people and stuff, but I didn't really feel that in a lot of white people. But I have felt that in some white people though, you know, or some people with animal DNA. But it's even still not in a way like a black person though, you know. And I swear to God, it's not racist. What I'm saying, like this is just facts. But now I know why though. Like I can say why. Before I didn't know why, and I was like, damn, this don't make sense. Like I know that this is this, but I can't explain it for it to make sense for someone else. But I know it's a reason behind it. That's why I'm saying it like this. And now I know the reason behind it. This shit is crazy. Right? They need an audience. Yeah. Like you're seeing it now. Like as this shit is breaking down, all the people that standing in their power and not allowing for anyone to take their power from them, it's like they're trying even more so to take your power from you, you know? Like you're literally, it's crazy the shit that we really see in this shift, y'all. But this shit is really wow. A lot of people don't even realize how much they're trying to protect toxicity by living this lifestyle because this is all they know. It just shows you how. Why would you try to stay connected? Think about this real quick, y'all. Why would you try to stay connected to something that more than one lie is coming out about, even if you wasn't who you are from a wrong and right standpoint? Why would you stay focused on that or not try to look more into it with all the stuff coming out wrong about it? Like, why would you not see for yourself? Why would you still? And then not only that, but the people I guess that are able to see it or look into it to see the faultiness, the wrongness in it, get mad at them without you looking and seeing the same wrongness, or seeing the same wrongness and seeing the wrongness in it, and still coming at them like that. Like I said, it's just people. It's wild, y'all. As this radiation increases, I'm telling y'all, they're gonna get more dangerous because as their anatomy is breaking down, they're gonna start getting more primitive. You feel me? Like a lot, like you see how a lot of them are just talking behind your back when they hear you speaking truth, and to make themselves off of what they can already tell something is happening, but not for the best of them and stuff like that. Like they're about to start like attacking and stuff. Like they're about to start getting physical and stuff. Cause y'all, yeah, I'm not trying to be funny, but y'all know that that's what they're about. They like to fight. They like blood. They like that shit. We never been about that shit. We never. Why the fuck would we have to fight each other? We all on one accord. We all got the same mission. We all know what we supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? We didn't start fighting each other until we started dealing with them. Cause we never forgot who we was until we started dealing with them and dealing with their ways. You get what I'm saying? It goes hand in hand. Like it's common sense shit. You can really look at it. You can see who we got to get away from. Who's the problem? You know what I'm saying? It's not even just the fact that they did the damage, but it's the fact that if you're aware enough to call them out on the damage that they've done, they act like it's not there. So you can't even talk to people like that. Like I pretty much just stay out their way, and I'm just letting Mother Nature do her thing. I know a lot of people. I could tell the way they look at me. They're like, "Damn, whether I validate this nigga or not, this nigga said that this was going to happen, and it's happening right now. They don't even gotta tell me, you know." Like I said, as long as it's happening, I'm good. But it is disgusting though how much people want to protect toxicity though. It's disgusting. It makes me that much proud to be a black man though, because I'm like I don't come from that way of life of trying to protect something that's bad or toxic. Because I'm not even toxic. You know what I mean? I come from a black woman, so like I'm proud of that shit, and nobody can change my opinion on it. You know, I'm happy that I'm smart enough to be aware of it, to even have found the information out. You know, no, nothing makes unnatural people more angry than when you know who you are as an organic being, and regardless of however they feel about you, they can't change your opinion about yourself. That's like the type of shit that makes their true character of what their species is about come out. You know what I'm saying? And it speaks for itself. Because why would you hate? Why would you hate any organism trying to be the best of what that organism is about? Like you would never see an elephant get mad at a lion because the lion's being a lion. You would never see no shit like that, or vice versa. But for some reason, the more we do what we're supposed to be doing, move like, eat like, love on each other like, it causes so much irritation to them. You know, it's because they really don't love themselves. Like, and what does that sound like? Like how like a narcissist, when a narcissist doesn't really love themselves, they'll try to project onto you to make you have low self-esteem, so you don't feel how you normally feel about yourself. Don't that sound kind of familiar? Right? That's what's been being done. That's really what's been being done. Telling y'all no lies. But then it's like I said, there's some of us that you can manipulate like that. There's some of us you can't even talk to like that because we know too much information about who we are. Like I was talking to you. I was talking to you when I was in an Uber yesterday. It was a Jamaican guy. No, 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 no. He's from the Virgin Islands. He's from the Virgin Islands, and and he was 43 years old. 43 years old. He had locks and stuff, and we was chopping it up. And we had a. He got so passionate when I started talking. It was like it started when I first got in the car. He thought I was going to sit behind him, and he was like, "You not sit behind me." I'm like, "Bro, I got you. I'm not trying to sit behind you. I'm a man. I know that's awkward as shit anyway. Fuck you trying to sit behind me. You trying to line me? What you doing, right?" But as soon as I opened my mouth and he started seeing me speak, he got happy as shit. He was so happy conversing with me. But why? As an organic being loves when they talk to another organic being and knows who they are. You know what I'm saying? How much times have you had a conversation since you know with an organic being and y'all end up talking for hours and shit? And you be like, damn, all this time going by. You feel me? We vibing. You know what I mean? You be like, I ain't even mean to be taking this long. You feel me? We in this, like, yeah, that be that energy. Ain't nothing like black joy, y'all. We make joy out of stuff and situations that we shouldn't even had to. That's something that they can't take away from us. Is our joy. No matter what we're going through, no matter none of that. They just bored. They get off at our struggle. I know, and because they benefit off of it. That's why you notice like when they see you, like they'll like low key like laugh funny, because they're happy living off of us, y'all. No, because the lion will put the elephant in his place in the food chain. Nah, for real though. Hey, I feel that. If I reincarnate as anything but a black, like I said, never come down for who you are. Make anybody else feel comfortable. That's somebody that you got to be about. Because anybody that loves themselves, they're not mad at you being what you naturally are, or whatever that looks like. You know what I mean? It's just as hard for them to see that like that because they infringe their ways on us for so long that they think that we're supposed to be living like this. Not even them even thinking that they're supposed to be living like this. They're like, they can't even see who we are. They're like, nah, they aren't who they are. They're supposed to be living like this. They're supposed to be working a job. They're supposed to be doing this. Like, it's like, we ain't supposed to be doing none of this shit. And while our children in y'all clutches, y'all fucking crazy as hell. Y'all threaten y'all own children. You look. You know how you can look at the charges and stuff in the state, like certain stuff that's like public and shit. Look at any city and state and look up the child molestation. Look up the incest. All the crazy shit, right? I guarantee you see nothing but European men. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. That the majority of the genetic makeup of any of that type of stuff is going to be the complex cell organism. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. There's no other species that kills themselves more and kills people and causes more harm and killings than a complex cell organism. Not even a black person. All that shit is lies. Like I said, anytime that you gotta lie about your history and lie about who you are to make yourself feel superior and make a group of people feel inferior, that shit says a lot about how insecure you really are. It's almost like a person that's secure in themselves. You know how they don't gotta like steal the spotlight because they already are the spotlight. Like almost like how you say you walk in the room, the energy that's how I am too. Wherever I'm at, energy be attracting me, even when I'm not even around the people. My voice, my vocal box, my energy just carries, in all different ways and forms. So it's like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, that should be crazy as hell. It should be crazy as hell. But as an entire collective, though, I really see that it's power in trying to make someone feel low, though, because when you try to make someone feel low, that's the reason why we've been at such a low vibrational state, because when you're in a low vibrational state, it's easy to accept programs and accept things that you normally wouldn't when you're healed and when you're in vibration, Like you'll accept stuff, you won't even question it. Fuck even accepting it, you won't even question it to see it's wrong. Because you're at such a low vibration, you're kind of just going along with whatever, kind of, It's a dangerous place to be. That's why even me, within me dealing with homelessness and poverty, the worst of the system and stuff like that, y'all, I make sure I do certain things to keep my energy protected, even amongst me being in the most racist state in the whole United States. I'm in Virginia, you know, the first slave state, the most money, right? The most. I'm in the worst of it. You get what I'm saying? So like, I really gotta protect my energy around where I'm at and the people around me and stuff like that. Like it's like certain things that I do that I won't even say on here, but I just know that I gotta do because of how strong the energy is around me, negative wise. Like if I was to put like a body cam on me and I was to show y'all the stuff that I go through on a daily basis, like literally you'll see in deep detail. Like just imagine me having a body cam on my shirt, right? And just like you seeing people as I'm passing people, and you see a person, like a white person as I pass them, and as soon as they as I pass by, I'm just walking by them randomly, you see them do like the fake cough, like, and you see them get like all offended, and I ain't even say a word to them, just walk. You will see all types of shit like that constantly back to back. People even passing in their cars trying to spite me and shit. You'll be like, damn, what the fuck did you do to these people? I swear to God, y'all. You would say, like, I almost be wanting to do it, like I swear to God, I might do it before I get all the way out this situation. Like, nah, matter of fact, I am gonna do it. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Y'all let me know where to buy one of them Jones at or something. I'm gonna do that shit. Cause y'all gotta see it. It's like diabolical ass shit. Like people go out their way to try to spite me. You get what I'm saying? Like that's how you know it's something more personal. Because y'all know from the standpoint when someone's financially struggling, what you'll usually get, someone to just act like you don't exist. You know what I mean? But then you be like, damn, because people do that to me too. Some people act like I don't exist, but it'd be way more people that try to spite me and act like I don't exist. Way more people, like instantly, soon as sight, because of what I speak on, how strong I am. They see me knowing what I'm going through. I still keep my head strong, whether I got money in my pocket or not. To my next check or whatever I got going on financially, I still come to y'all and give y'all the truth. Y'all see, I was just on the video just yesterday, telling y'all they've been messing with my phone all these 5 years. I had to switch different. I need to get on Rumble because someone telling me Rumble. That's the one I didn't try yet. But yeah, like I've been through it all though, y'all. I've been through it all. So it's like where I'm at with it and stuff. It's like I'm just making sure I clear my energy more than anything. Like I'm kind of having a late start today, again, but I'm making sure my mental health is up to par before anything. Oh yeah, I know. People choose to live in the matrix because being aware is not easy. I know, because as soon you know what's what, it doesn't feel the same living a lie. You get what I'm saying? Once you face stuff for what it is, you be like, you get to a point where you're like, why am I doing this? I know how to do on all this level. I know what I could be doing that's actually for my growth besides what's being told to me because I'm in a monetary system. You start looking at everything different, and then you got to take accountability. A lot of people don't want to look into that because it hurt too much to think like someone has so much control over their life that something that they thought that they were supposed to be doing, they're not really supposed to be doing. That's for a lot of people to swallow, y'all. You know? So it's, you notice, just like anything else in life, even 3D wise, a lot of the stuff that cause people to think a lot or face themselves, to have to like, I go within and see something for what it is, it causes too much inner conflict. So it's easy just to leave it alone and just go along, you know? So when you really think about it, a lot of people aren't strong at all, you know? For real. A lot of people aren't strong at all. Because most people will break down. Most people will break down at the fact of just their peers or whoever around them looking at them in a lack mind state. That would just break people down. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be able to handle that. Me, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I be right. I'm about to walk out this bathroom. If anybody heard what I was saying, I'm dead in their face. Go right outside and smoke this L. Like when I'm telling you, people know I don't give a fuck. Cause the reason why I say I don't give a fuck, cause I know nobody gonna put their hands on me, and no one gonna stop what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? People know with me to leave how they feel. just in their mind or them just saying it to their peers, and that's just where it stops at. Most of them wouldn't even say that shit to my face. Because they know I tell them I don't give a fuck. I'm a very nice person, but and I'm on a positivity tip, but I still got a lot of trauma in me, and I'm still from Baltimore City. You know what I mean? I don't want to hurt my own people, but for example, like my knuckle, one of my knuckles is right now, like I had to sleep someone just the other day. You know what I mean? I didn't even want to do that shit. Tried to attack me in my sleep, and I really could have put him in the hospital too. I even let him get back up eventually and all of that. While he was asleep, I could have been stomping that nigga. I could have really put that nigga in a coma, for real, for real. But me having a good heart that I have, I said, you know what? I know we going through things. I don't know what this man personally going through, why he wanted to attack me, even though he was in the wrong for it. I'm gonna let this slide. But that's some shit like in the past, like I would have stood over a nigga about. You know what I'm saying? And just took his soul, real shit. But I come from even though the reason why my love is so pure is because I come from such a crazy way of living. Like I told y'all, my younger brother got a bullet in his hand right now. Like I've been stabbed up. My younger brother been stabbed up. When he got stabbed up, both his lungs collapsed. You know what I'm saying? All my older brothers is BGF and shit. Like I don't be playing about this shit, but it's like I don't brag about that shit because that's not positive shit. That's not something that I'm happy for. That my older brothers are gang members and like they kill people and stuff like that. Like I don't like to talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the middle. I got older brothers and younger brothers. But my older brothers don't play about me though. They definitely don't. Like if they have to come out about something, or I call them about something and it's serious, they coming by and they just wetting shit. Like it's not gonna be no talking. Like I say like what the person look like, what they in. They just coming in gonna shoot that shit up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna air shit out. That's why it's just like I just be and to be honest with you, my brothers and shit care about slave catchers either. In Baltimore, we shoot at cops. I'm just being real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't give a fuck about that shit. Niggas is already, so like I'm telling you real shit. So like hold up. I be trying to stay out the way and stay calm and stuff. Like I just do whatever I need to do in the moment to keep my energy proper. My sister-in-law mom moved to West Virginia and asked if I would ride down. Fuck no. They still have son. Right, God is right. And I have to carry all at all times. Nah, you would. Nah, that's real because I'm telling you, right. Right before I moved to Leesburg, right? I'm telling you real shit. Right before I moved to Leesburg, I was living in West Virginia for a little bit. And I didn't know anything about West Virginia. And the place of West Virginia I was living in, this place called Martinsburg, right? North Queen Street to be exact, right? West Burke Street or whatever, right? I didn't know that. Let me tell you how much I didn't know. Well, it's hella Baltimore niggas out there. Like, I know all the hideout spots out the county and all of that, but I didn't know of these. And I'm seeing hella people from Baltimore out there. I'm like, enjoy the rest of your day. God, it's peace, power, abundance to you. Appreciate it. Like literally, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about it. How you doing today? I love your hair. Like I didn't know anything about it, right? But we already signed a lease, so it was like niggas had to. It was only a short lease too, but niggas, So I stayed there, or whatever. And I have my tone. I didn't know. So I found out. As soon as I found out, I was like, oh, for real? I don't got to conceal? I'm like, it's like that? What? Hey, that shit felt official. I was going in the 70s and shit with my tone right in my pocket, looking out and shit. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, this is how I must feel out of Atlanta, this Florida. You feel me? We come from, hey, it's different catching gun charges in Virginia or Baltimore, DC. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never seen no shit like that. That was like a whole new world for me. I was like, it took some time to get used to, but it was a beautiful thing though, because I said to myself, hey, this feel kind of different. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like I was damn, shorty beautiful as shit. God damn. Damn, she cute as shit. I need to Yeah, nah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, you already know, goddess. You already know. Yeah, you're up top. You already know. It'd be the same. It'd be the same shit. Yeah, like they won't even. So like I be on some now. I be just trying to chill. I be trying to chill because at the end of the day, that little vibrational shit, that ain't gonna get us nowhere, you know. And that's the thing that I need to try to get us to see. I want y'all to know it's power in us in different parts of the land. Like goddess, you being out there, out Jersey, and the fact that I'm in the so-called DMV area right now, we can do justice. I haven't hit you up on the gram yet about this, but we gonna talk more about it even besides this live, about how to reach us more, you know? Because I'm trying to put it together. I'm thinking of just certain ways because there's a way we just haven't thought about it yet. You feel me? But that's how we all need to be doing. Like, like all of us in certain areas, we gotta like come together and shit. Damn. This is why I gotta get a whip, y'all, because I fucking hate smoking in the cold. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, I fucking hate smoking in the cold. That shit make me angry. I'm about to try to get this shit lit, that the tip a little bit more. If it don't, I'm gonna go to my other spot to spark and shit. I'm not gonna lie, like I've been having a mental health attack since I woke up and shit. That's why I had to get on here and think about my son and shit. My body started shaking. Man, it's a real thing, y'all. I be having anxiety attacks just because of where I'm at. You get what I'm saying? Where I'm at, like y'all don't know how it feels to be out the Commonwealth. Like this shit is crazy. This shit is scary out here. Like imagine knowing all that information and then being in the heart of it. You get what I'm saying? In the heart of it, like I'm in the heart of it, y'all. And the thing that's making me even more irritated is like just the fact that like everybody is so content with doing the same thing. I'm just like y'all niggas don't think. You know what I mean? I know with certain people like in the work world they could be fine just the same schedule every day. And then certain people that need to work differently where they gotta have be doing I'm definitely one of them people I gotta do different stuff every day. That shit makes me feel like I'm going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm just like or I guess for me, like if I'm doing music every day, it's like love because it's my natural ability. I'm good at music and shit. But that's the shit that just be weird. Like people get mad in this situation when they see me, when they know they see me every day, and I'm still here. Cause it's like I'm seeing them while they're seeing me. I'm seeing them going to work at their regular schedule every day, and they're seeing me with jobs, lose jobs. You know what I mean? No job for a little bit, back to job. Going on this interview. They seeing me through a process of all it all, while they just keeping one. Yeah, cause y'all know we the first to get fired, and the last to get hired. You know, and they seeing me through they like a lot of the people through their one job, whatever. They see me through so many different motions, whether they said it to me personally or not. And I know they did because I seen them. You know, and we both seen each other. You know, it'd be crazy as shit, y'all. I'm being tortured right now. It's like I can't even. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I can't even take care of myself real quick. I gotta go to my spot. And it's because it's like when I get around too much white people and shit, I start feeling like I don't feel comfortable around them no more because I know who they are. So it's like
Even if they're like, oh, they're not doing the toxicity, they're protecting it by still going along with this. And if you call them out on it, they're still happy living off of us. So they're not gonna say nothing. They're just continue it like you didn't just tell them. You get what I'm saying? So that therefore they're dangerous just as much as their species, however connected to them that they want to act like they're not. That is even infringing this shit on us. You get what I'm saying? They're dangerous. You know. So it's like I don't feel safe around them. Like I was talking, like the guy from the Virgin Islands yesterday. We was talking. I was telling him how dummy put the video kids of the tribe when they seen the white woman, they all started running. They started running, and the white woman felt so she felt so sad. She was like so confused, like why are they running from me? We're like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Y'all destroy everything. They're running from you because they know who you are. They know who your species is. They know that you don't mean anything good for us but control, and to divide us and have us not even loving on each other properly. No, we're gonna run away from you. We don't want nothing to do with you. Please leave. You know. Like all the kids ran, the whole tribe, the whole village, they all started running from the white woman. You know, they didn't want nothing to do with her. They didn't want to talk to her, not even a little bit. You feel me? As soon as they seen her, instantly. You know? So imagine that from our species, knowing who they are, and then in context of us living amongst them right now, having sex with them, talking with them like we're not being abused right now. Like, what the fuck are we really doing, y'all? You know, why they're living off of us? You know? And you know that they're not going to tell you because if you're aware and you tell them, they still act like they don't know what the fuck is going on. So why would you think that they would tell you? You know? No, they're not going to tell you. That's confirmation. They're not going to tell you. Because even when you found out, they're gonna look at you like you're crazy. You know, act like you got mental health issues and shit because they got everybody socially programmed. You know, it's a real thing, y'all. You better know what you living in. You know, it's really scary for real. This shit is scary, y'all.
No, dude. Holy yeah, bro.
No, this shit is serious though, y'all. I'm literally around a species that is causing destruction but won't admit it. That's a dangerous individual, y'all. You know, you should have seen the way this white lady turned around when I said it. I'm talking to y'all though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody already know it. You know, they just want to know if you know it or not. You get what I'm saying? The majority of us either don't know it or has Stockholm syndrome. You know what I mean? It's not a game, y'all. Look at how much they spray in the skies right now, y'all. Girl, you think it's a game? Look at that. Look at all them lines. Y'all see that shit? Look at them already that's spread out. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? It's not a game, y'all. It is not a game. Lens flares, y'all see that shit? It's not a game, y'all. On this side, look. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you see how I showed it? And yeah, there it go. You feel me? It's not a game. They going crazy. They going crazy. And remember, let me tell y'all, this is the heart of it. It's Northern Virginia. You know, DC right around the corner. You know what I mean? It's the heart of it. Like they know this shit is over. Like, but it's just so crazy that this shit is just wild, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to finish this over there, cause it's like, yeah, I don't feel safe around these people, man. But all black people, we should get to that point where we don't feel safe around them. No, you know what I'm saying? Because they're either doing the problem directly, or they're protecting it, and they're fine protecting it, and they're comfortable protecting it. They're either in one of those categories. You know, all the people that live around you as unnatural people, they're comfortable living off of the lie, and then their species that separated themselves from them, right? They're the one that put it in place. But they're both part of the problem, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They're both part of the problem. And that's why this shit is so dangerous. That's why I be saying when I'm saying they're dangerous. You know? Because anything else, even something less 3D wise, you'll see as a problem, or you see that it's not good, or whatever it is, it's bad, and then you'll stop it. But when it comes to them living off of us and anything involving how the system is set up, if you call them out on it, if they so-called want to help, they don't want to stop living off of us. You get what I'm saying? So they're just as bad as if like they did it. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole issue. You know? That's the whole issue. It's like if you really care and you didn't know that this was going on, and you know right is right and wrong is wrong, then you would try to bring attention about living like this, realizing that you're living off of a species, you know, while they're being abused in the process. You would try to go about that differently. You know what I'm saying? But majority of them, they won't go about that differently. You know, they'll just hear us talk about it and have avoidant energy and dodge accountability as if like a narcissist when she gets caught cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like that same type of context. You catch her in the act, literally cheating, and she's still going to have a reason for saying that it's not that or that it's something else. That's the type of cognitive dissonance they have about who they're connected to and the genocide in which they've caused / doing, you know? That's why we must stay away. When they're laughing at us individually when we talk about it, y'all, they're laughing off the fact that we're divided and they're still able to do it. That's basically what they're saying. It's like, ha ha ha, you're talking about it, I know it, but you're not stopping it though, you know? It's still happening. It's like funny to them, you know what I mean? I can't believe we haven't realized that as all black people yet, you know? Like literally what I'm saying to the two Asian girls, like they looked over, they're laughing because it's funny to them, you know? It's funny. But nothing is funny about it though. Nothing is funny about that shit, y'all, at all. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm about to hit a little bit of this. What do you call it? And I'm about to shut down. Cause even me talking this to y'all, it's like it's just causing me so much anger. Cause it's like I'm really angry. Like I literally gotta sedate myself and do certain things to make sure I don't crash out. Cause I have a lot of anger problems myself. So imagine how I feel about a lot of this shit that's going on. You get what I'm saying? It shit really don't sit well with me, y'all. I really be about to crash out, and I gotta keep my sanity, as if like I don't know what's going on to not crash out. You get what I'm saying? And that takes like a lot of strength when it's like I come from having a history of crashing out. But I guess about the wrong stuff though. You know what I mean? And this is some righteous stuff for once, but this is like it's still just too much for me, and I really can't handle it. You know? I really can't handle it, goddess. Like, for real, one of my main reasons why I'm happy that I got on here and spoke out how I feel, like if I was to crash out today and kill a lot of people or some shit, right? Off of my anger and our division and these people laughing in my face while I know exactly what the fuck is going on and I crash out, still all my shit would be on the internet and niggas would see like I did it. I did it till I couldn't no more, you know, until I couldn't handle it. But I tell y'all, if I was to crash out and I don't make it, if I was to crash out and I don't make it, I'm tearing shit up. I'm telling y'all, because my soul is not at peace with this shit and knowing our state, you know, that we're in. It's like, for real. I'm telling y'all, I'm not at peace with this shit. I'm just making sure that like I don't crash out, but it's like I'm not at peace with this shit. Like it's so much anger in me, y'all. Like y'all don't really realize. I'm just being real with y'all. I have no lies. Like I'm supposed to go to the gym right now. I gotta go to Applebee's, and I gotta go back to AutoZone at 12. But the way I just don't have the energy for that shit. It's like when I start thinking about this shit and I can't not think about it because I'm fucking in it, I get so fucking angry, y'all. But the reason why I'm getting so angry because I get triggered because I'm around this shit. You know what I mean? That's why it's like I told y'all, when I get another car, I gotta just like branch off and just like get the fuck away from everybody, because that's what's giving me these attacks, me being around people. Because it's like I'm around everybody that's still trying to hold on to the lie as it's crashing, you know? And it's not just like a lie that's just like a random lie. It's a lie that's affecting me in the worst way because of who I am and my species, you know? And it's not just about me individually. It's about us from a collective in a unison. You feel me? Our babies, you know what I mean? I can't let that shit go and act like that's not an issue. You feel me? That's a real fucking problem. So, like, that's what I got to do, you know? To keep my sanity or whatever's left of that, to not crash out, in which I know that this system wants to do to all of us, you know? Especially black men. You know what I mean? You notice how this system pushes us to make us seem like we're violent. We're not even violent. We just don't want to be taken advantage of. But when we react, they use it against us and act like it as if like we're violent when they're the ones that's abusing us. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason why I be wanting to kill myself is because like I don't want to have to live this shit even that much longer off of the rest of our division and be abused by everybody living off of us. Like, that shit causes like a different type of pain. You get what I'm saying? That shit hurts a different type of way. You know, before I was aware, I didn't know, but in my awareness, it's like, it's torture, you know? Like, everybody knows the tribulation as an organic being is you knowing what you living in, the last of it here, while everybody's still trying to go along. That's the fucking tribulation for a fact. For a fact. Nobody can tell me any different, because it's like, everybody that's aware of what's going on, right? And really feel the pain. And us that's speaking on the internet, you can tell how we get real passionate about when we speak on this shit. This shit is really hurting us, y'all. This shit is really hurting us. And it's like these people are just living off of us, and they're trying to dodge accountability all the way to the fact that they're not going to be here with what the sun is doing to them anatomically. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm like, what the fuck? How much do we have to see before we start just separating it from them altogether? You know what I'm saying? We've seen enough is out here on the internet. Why are we still dealing with these people? I don't give a fuck what they're enforcing. You get what I'm saying? Why the fuck are we still dealing with these people? They only love you when you're doing to fix their system and make their system bigger. Other than that, they don't give a fuck about us, y'all. And y'all know that. They'll give you money and give you the world, right? And then literally look at your brother or sister not having less than, or because they not doing what they want them to do, and then give that to you right in front of their face, and then look at you and be happy that you feel like you made it while you're divided from your brother. They'll be like, I can give you this bread and you be good because you're manifesting your own slow death. And then I just gave this to you in front of your brother, your sister, or they not gonna reach this or willing to do it for this reason. And then you happy taking this while still being divided amongst them. You happy about it. You gonna take it kindly. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, y'all. Real shit. That division is on a whole nother level. You know? For real, for real. That shit is on a whole nother level. So I be like, what the fuck is we really doing, y'all? Honestly, I don't even feel like my mental health is okay enough to even work a regular job. I swear to God, I kind of feel like I'm going to suffer the rest of this system up, because it's like the way my mind is, I'm unpredictable. Like, something could spark something in my mind about how I feel about what I'm living in, and I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to say how I feel. You get what I'm saying? And that's my problem. Like, I'm not going to be able to control that shit, you know? So that's why that's the real reason why, like, I feel like I don't want to live no more, because it's like I'm just being tortured, because my awareness is so much. My awareness is so much. I don't have patience to act as if like I'm not aware as I really am. You get what I'm saying? I don't have the patience for it. I don't have the patience for it. My mom don't give a fuck about me. My dad is dead. My family, I come from a broken household. My brothers is killers. Like, my baby mother, she has entity attachments and sex addictions. You know, she's gonna be trying to destroy me for the rest of her life. I already know, and off of her own decision. She's just like the complex cell organism to me. You know what I mean? It's the same concept of the shit that's been done, that she's done to me, and not wanting to take accountability. And gonna try to run from it until she can't no more. You know what I mean? It's the same energy. So it's just like it is what it is, y'all. You know, for real, for real. I'm just telling y'all. You know, I already got certain powers right now. I'm gonna be real with y'all. But it's certain powers that I am gonna get. As soon as I got them powers, I'm tearing shit up. I'm just letting y'all know. I swear to God, I am. You know, wait until I tap into something on a certain level. I'm tearing shit up, and it's gonna be nothing that y'all gonna be able to do to stop me. And when I get on that time, let me come across any neuromelanated being that I know is part of the problem and that isn't trying to see the betterment for our entire species. I'm gonna eradicate you myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, because it's I'm tired of living this lie where I'm just seeing the same unnatural ass people happy living off of us, acting as if like they're not, and acting like as if like this is the way of life. As much destruction that shit is just during the nature alone. Like for their life, they don't give a fuck about nature, y'all. I don't even understand how y'all even take that toll about the recycling and shit. Y'all really run for that? Like, y'all really think that they care about the planet? How can you call yourself caring about the planet, but you cut down trees every day? Come on now. You don't cut that whole recycling. That shit ain't about shit, y'all. That shit ain't about shit. Yeah, I'm about to just. Yeah, I don't have no patience for that. I'm telling y'all. And then it's like every time all these white people see me, they all have the same fucking look on their face. It's like, I swear, y'all, I am gonna start putting that thing on me so y'all can see what I'm talking about. They all got that. They all look at me with the same face. It's like passive. It's like passive aggressive. You know what I'm saying? It's like pessimistic, but like passive in the same. You feel me? It's like all like that same type of energy, you know? And it's crazy, you know? I really feel sorry for them, for real, because I'm gonna be honest, as black people, I'm just waiting for all of y'all to get on the rest of what I'm on. And then whatever y'all want to be on after that, I'm on that with y'all. I swear to God. I swear to God. You hear me, goddess? If you hit this stage of consciousness, wouldn't you think it's because you have a mission to complete, lessons to learn? Oh no, yeah, I know. That's why I ain't killed myself yet, because I know the area that I'm in is the heart of the racism, you know? It's the first slave state. It's the most money out of all the 50 states, the other seas and states or whatever. It all aligns with me to be here and how rebellious I am about the real information and the resistance that's on this part of the land. You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody else in this area is as rebellious as me with the information that I have, would be going about it how I am. I know that for a fact. For a fact. That's why I'm so relentless about it. Because I know it's going to be a reward around it, but I'm so relentless about it, I don't even be thinking about the reward. Because I just be so in tune on just shutting this shit down as it's shutting down, you know, and reaching the people that already can kind of tell what I'm going to say to them and stuff like that. So like, yeah, nah, like I'm definitely on it like that. And I'm happy that all of us are on it like that. I'm happy even you got is how I met you on here and everything. That is people around the level of Stockholm syndrome and cognitive dissonance that has no effect on. And we're still talking about it, all these conversations amongst each other. Everybody's talking about it now. The rise of us, knowing who we are, is happening regardless that has no effect. We're still rising by the day. And it's a beautiful time. That's what I said. It's a beautiful time for us. Majority of black people I talk to now, and I respect their divinity, more of them realize who they are, even if they don't have something that would have for me to see them knowing who they are. Like, say if they look like they're so professional, right? Got a suit on and all of that. I guarantee you that black man is respecting me as I'm respecting him for his divinity. You know, even with that suit on around his colleagues, like it's like that type of energy right now. So, nah, it's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time, y'all. You know, it's a beautiful time right now. You know, these people are running with their heads cut off, but they can't stop. They can't stop the reality of what's going on, though. And that's a reality. You know. Right? No, for real, goddess. When I went to Florida, I saw hills. I was like, Florida doesn't have hills. It saw garbage, landfill covered in grass and made into parks. Yeah, right. Nah, it's crazy. It's insane. It's insane. It really is, you know? Yeah, y'all. The ain't no hell worse than knowing what you are and people living off instead of them or their ways that they infringe. Ain't no more psychological manipulation than that, right? That when they see us in some form of a lack and how superior we really are of any other species on this planet coming from the black woman. Like, I'm telling y'all, it's bad. It's bad. That's why I move. Just because everybody doesn't know, that doesn't make me move in a way like as if I don't know. I still move in a way of me knowing who I am, regardless of how it affects anybody around me. That's another reason why a lot of people don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't give a fuck. Because the reason why is because I'm already a step from crashing out every day, and I low key be crashing out. It just be people know where to leave it with me, where they don't make me crash out to the full extent. But I already been low key put in positions where I'm about to be like, fuck it all. You know what I'm saying? Because I already been alienated from my child for 5 years, goddess. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to do the right thing, and I have been doing the right thing, but this shit could end at any moment. I'm gonna be honest with you, it could end at any moment. Because I'm not all the way balanced. You know? And it's a lot of anger with me that I'm just keeping suppressed the best way I can. To not hurt nobody else. You get what I'm saying? For me to freshen up. I was about to freshen up in the bathroom in there, but then I'm about to go to the gym. But I'm so triggered by seeing all these unnatural ass people around me. I gotta smoke, and I can't smoke in the wind and shit. I gotta isolate myself and go to my spot to smoke by myself, because I don't have anything else that I can go inside or even go in my car. But it's a spot where it can be less wind, where I'm still outside. I gotta go or whatever, because I feel like I might hurt somebody if I don't. To be honest with you, man. You know, so I don't know. I really don't know how much more I can take of this shit. But like I said, the reason why I don't care, because if I don't make it and I kill my shit behind it, you know what I'm saying? I swear to God, that's gonna be the first thing I do. Like, my soul isn't going nowhere. I'm fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody that would think that I wouldn't fuck shit up at my level of awareness and on what I was living in, and how hard I was trying to reach everybody, how much that was against, would think that I would just be resting in peace. Y'all crazy as shit. I'm fucking up every day. You know? Fuck that. I told you, I'm destroying schools, hospitals, jails, all of that shit. I'm fucking up every day. And anybody that even feels like that looks like they're in my way, or that would send any negative energy to me, I'm coming after you too. I'll haunt you in your dreams. I'm not fucking playing with nobody. You know what I'm saying? With how I feel. I'm not, y'all. I'm not. How I feel, I'm telling you, goddess. That's the true reason why my baby mother is half Puerto Rican, half Dominican. My son is Latino. You know, half Puerto Rican, half Dominican. And she even know, like, I'm not playing, you know? Because I know that she know, like, damn, I did all of this to him off of my poor behavior. I hurt him in this way. I destroyed my family. And then this nigga found out who he is because of that, while I'm still trying to manipulate shit and trying to guess what he knows and what he doesn't know, but I know I can't come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, she done dug a hole she can't get herself out of, you know? And I'm never gonna forgive her either. I'm never gonna forgive her. I don't forgive people. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know I'm not saying that it's perfect in the way that I know it's kids that watch my videos, right? So I'm gonna say this, kids, there's certain stuff that I might say because I'm still healing myself, right? It's not good to be like that, but I'm letting y'all know I'm like this. I don't forgive people. I've had a lot of trauma and a lot of people betray me. My heart was way more innocent than now, you know? My fault, y'all. This is crazy. Me to really be honest with you, like y'all know I keep it real. Like, I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know why it always mess up when I go over this area. It's gonna stop messing up in a little bit though, yo. It might mess up like one more time. I'm saying though, I'm really scared though. I'm really scared. I don't even know. My anger is so severe, Goddess, I don't even know how to forgive. Like, I swear to God, I don't think that shit is possible. And with that being said, this is the most deepest betrayal. No one can betray me more than hurting my child. And then somebody hurting my child, that's the direct person of that child, right? So it's not even just a random person hurting my child, it's his own mom, right? Or hurting me to hurt the child. Like, I can't forgive that. I tried in every single way. And I just know that she'll never be safe around me again. You know what I mean? And she doesn't realize the trauma that I had before she even did this, from all the killing around me and shit. Like I wouldn't even have her around me with me knowing the hurt that she caused me. That's dangerous for her. She'll be unsafe. So me knowing that about myself, I wouldn't even have her around me. I'm gonna keep my distance from her for the rest of my life for her safety. So my son can still have a mom. That's me being real with y'all, you know? That's me being real with y'all. I used to not forgive, but I noticed how much energy it takes to hold it. Yeah, I don't know. I just know that, yeah, like, when people do me wrong, I just kick them out of my life. Now, but it's either that, there's no in between. It's either that or I'm gonna kill you, you know? I'm not gonna, it's like I have to kick you out of my life and you have to like not exist to me because I really want you dead. But me being mature, it's like me just cutting you out of my life as if like you are dead. I gotta make you dead me, but you can't be in my life because that's gonna be a reminder you're not dead and I'm gonna wanna kill you, you know? I know this shit sounds toxic as hell, but like it is what it is, y'all. Like, so like, that's the best part for me. Like, I gotta just, but I warned her though. I warned her so much, and she kept cheating. She kept doing the same shit. Like, she shouldn't even, like, she should have did that shit once, and it would have been done. I gave her another chance. She was trying to manipulate, disrespected me more and more because I was trying to love her past her wounds, you know. Yeah, I haven't seen my child. Goddess, I haven't seen my child. I'll explain to you more, like, probably, like, I'll call you on the Instagram. I know it's other people seeing this live and shit. I'll explain to you, like, a deeper level. Since I got your contact and shit, but, like,
Now arriving at J Bridge Road at Stratford.
Yeah, this lady, she caused a lot of damage, though. She caused a lot of damage. It's like, it's crazy because I know that she realized now all the damage that she caused. But the reason why I'm so ruthless towards it is because I felt her energy and all. She ain't give a fuck. She ain't give a fuck. Like, she just knew the right decision. She wanted to have all her sex and have all her fun and her drugs and her partying, have her orgies, her little threesomes, and she wanted to do all of this. All that was more important, you know. But all that got her value completely gone. She's not even a woman. She's not even an option. Like, you know, like how you'll have like options of people and you'll try to see who's the best person. She's not even an option. She would never be a person. I'm embarrassed that I even have a kid with her. Like, she would never be a person that like I would even be a friend of or anything like that. She's just gross to me. You know, just ran through, beat up, gross, fat, sloppy, like no integrity, no character, nothing solid. You know, I'm glad she didn't have my daughter. You know, that was a blessing in disguise that she didn't have my daughter. Because I couldn't have no girl with no woman like that. You know, that'd fall back on my daughter, no matter how much of a good dad I am. You know what I mean? Hell no. That was a blessing that he's a boy, you know? Because he's going to see how I handled the situation maturely. It's something that was meant to make me crash out. You know, or could make any person crash out over their child, right? And he's going to see how I handled the situation. And he's gonna see how I handled the situation and how I dealt with it. And he's gonna be very, very proud. He's gonna be like, man, you know, cause he's gonna know off of my lifestyle that I come from and shit. He's gonna know. He's gonna be like, damn, you could have just straight handled this shit cruddy. I could have been cruddy. I could have been cruddy as hell in this situation, you know. Been cruddy as shit for real, but I wasn't cruddy. I wasn't cruddy. I literally just let her be, you know, and I spared her. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing to me, because I ain't had to rock like that. So I'm grateful I had the patience for that. And
now arriving at Eaton Place at Best Western Hotel.
Yeah, I hope that yeah, I told you my son is a Cancer. Like I said, my son might shun her out once he gets a little bit older and figures out all the stuff that she's done, all the pain that she's brought to me. He literally might shun his own mom out. I hope he doesn't do that, but I'm not gonna lie to him either, though. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to him. She's a Taurus, so they say Aquarius is a stubborn. I know me as Aquarius are stubborn. I know I'm stubborn. But a Taurus is a stubborn also. And she's very stubborn. Because even she's been lost the game that she was trying to get me to play for the longest now. And her type of mindset is like she's trying to hold on to anything that she can. She's trying to hold on to anything that she can that makes her feel powerful. And the only thing that she can use is my child in that. And the fact of her still not presenting that she's a hoe. But I already know that she's a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I've been here, she's a hoe. She's a straight whore, straight slut, you know? No good. Like, she's probably had sex with like more than like fucking 14 niggas since me, threesomes, all of that. Like, she's gross as shit, you know? All that, like, me understanding anatomy, if I was to have a baby with her again, you know how much different DNA that baby would have from different men that she's been sexually active with? Hell no. You know how gross that is? Hell no. As a man and me understanding anatomy, like, what? My baby would have features from so many different men. I wouldn't put myself in that position with that bitch. Hell no. Hell no. You give a fuck what nobody think. Like, that shit. See, when my biggest problem in life, y'all, is that a lot of the stuff that I'm very, very passionate about, I get anger is like right there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, you're right. And we don't give a fuck who we offend either. You know? Suck that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Aquarius is a deep thinkers and perfectionists. Yeah, we are. It's funny you say that, because I am a perfectionist. Even when I was younger. Like, when I was younger and I was in class, when I was writing my handwriting, if I didn't write the letter as neat as I wanted to write it, I would get angry. Or whatever it was I was doing, if it wasn't perfect, I would get mad. And a lot of times, I guess it was perfect, or how it was supposed to be, but it wasn't perfect to me, so I would get angry. and I would destroy it.
Now arriving at Fairfax
Because it had to be
Boulevard
perfect.
with Stafford
I'm still
Drive.
like that now, even when I write my rhymes and stuff. That's why I'm so good at music.
Stop requested.
I'm like that now. Like, I'm a very logical person. I don't like people that are simple. Like, I'll cut the conversation short. I'll be like, oh, their mindset right here. And that's probably kind of shallow of me, but I'm just being straight up. Like, I'm just being straight up. But yeah, goddess, I want to say though, goddess, I appreciate you. I appreciate all the goddesses. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm dealing with a lot of trauma, and every day I'm dealing with so much trauma. I'm just trying not to crash out while I'm dealing with all the trauma. You know what I mean? I'm trying my best not to crash out. Like, I can't even take care of myself properly at times because I'm trying hard not to crash out, and how severe my situation is with me living outside and being in homelessness and stuff like that.
Now arriving at Fairfax Boulevard with Draper Drive.
Like, and then it's like I'm dealing with this bipolar weather. Like, my hands, I'm having an anxiety attack right now. Look at my hands. See that? See that, y'all? That's real trauma. That's real trauma. You know? It's like, within me trying to do everything, and within me on foot and how these buses run, it's like I really can't do anything. Like, I ain't even shower yet. I'm trying to wash up in the bathroom. Just for me to go to the gym, I've got to go to my storage and get my clothes. And then I got to wait for the next bus to shower. By the time I get out the shower, y'all, it's going to be damn near like already like 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Like, half the day is over just for me to try to get clean. And then, like, it's just like, it's impossible for me to do what I need to do in a time that I need to on foot with no car and not waking up to be able to shower in like a regular house or anything. Like, it's just too much. Like, a lot of times I just be giving up and I won't even clean up. I swear to God, because it just be too much. Yeah, I know I'm put me in a house or where I can shower like right when I wake up. How OCD I am, even how long it takes for me to brush my teeth and stuff. I'm more clean than a lot of you niggas, but I'm just in such a badass situation with no help. It's like I'm just ass out, you know? And this system is genocidal as shit. A lot of people don't like seeing me because when they see me, it's just a representation of how genocidal this system is. Because they can't look at me like a regular homeless person because they see me trying. They see me trying, but they still see me spiraling and they see me failing. And it's just a reminder how genocidal this fucking system is. Because y'all know, where the regular homeless person, they'll be like, oh, nigga, get a job or do this. They're seeing me go back and forth to interviews. They're seeing me have the job for 3 or 4 months and I lose it. When they know I brung the sales up with the company and everyone loved me, it was no reason for me to be fired. They're seeing all of this. They're seeing all of this. So they can't put that label on me as if like I'm not doing what I should for myself, you know? And so they be mad. They be mad as shit because they want to say that, like, get a job. Whole time I'm waiting on 3, 4 jobs. Or y'all know, like, the Metro job that I just got or whatever, and it was seasonal. They ran that shit out and dragged that shit out the longest possible to a point that before I was even able to start, fucking the seasonal position is over. Just to tell me, because of the charge that my baby mother put on me from 6 years ago, that was a fucking lie. That's the reason why I can't get the job. But it's niggas that's working for the Metro that's felons though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like the most weirdest shit. But her though, how I just explained it to y'all, she was definitely an attack. Because I'm pretty sure she was aware that when she lied on me on that charge, that shit was gonna stay with me for the next 7 years of my life. Even amongst her cheating on me, destroying her own family, choosing another man, and lustful sex and all of that, reckless sex over me and shit. You know what I'm saying? She knows exactly what she was doing. And she threw the rocks and hit her hand and told lies about me to everybody else and the new people that she was dealing with to try to make it seem like I was just a problem. You know what I'm saying? And shit. And so she wouldn't look like a bad single mom. She know that shit was all her fault and still trying to cause more destruction and still try to control me. Like, even to this day, she never admitted cheating or none of that shit, y'all. She never admitted cheating or none of that shit. With all the and all in which I know all the people she messed with and all of that, I swear to God, she would still try to run with that lie today, or gaslight me and make me seem like I'm just I'm just suffering mentally. You know what I mean? She's like on that type of energy. She'll use whatever your problems are and she'll manipulate that towards you. You know, she's like, oh, he got anger problems. All right, I'm gonna just make it seem like he's just overreacting and getting angry about him telling me my truth about what I know I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? She's like that type of level of controlling. You know, a person like that is a dangerous ass person. You know, dangerous as shit. So when I'm telling y'all this, I'm telling y'all this from that standpoint. You know, I don't even know what the fuck I'm about to do right now. Well, I mean, I know what I'm about to do, but I'm spiraling now. Like I told you, I just be feeling like the day just be going by where I just be surviving. You know what I'm saying? I know. That's why I don't want to be alive, because it's like my stability. You know what I'm saying? I'm in hell on my own planet. And I'm only in lack because of 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 how like I was just explaining, like nobody wants to hire me, and then when I get hired they create a situation that's not even a real situation to fire me, that they can get away with just because. And y'all know companies do that in general, but they do that more with us more than anybody. I'm not gonna say it's not unnatural people that lose jobs for no reason, but that don't even touch the numbers of how much it is with us, that us losing jobs for no reason and shit. That shit is crazy, you know. Literally because we black, when they can get away with saying it without saying because we're black and make up a fucking reason that don't make no motherfucking sense. You know what I mean? Like they get away with that shit so easy. And then as if like we don't got families or we don't gotta survive and shit. Like it's so crazy. But y'all know why they do that though, especially black men. And then it leads us to taking these chances that they deem as illegal that they can use to lock us up when we probably wasn't even trying to do that to start with. You know what I'm saying? It's all by design, you know? It's all by design. But again, it's only able to be happen because we're divided. We're divided. We are divided. I'm feeling like I want to kill myself right now. To be honest with y'all. I'm so fucking angry, man. Like I'm tired of this shit. That's why I'm about to smoke. I might smoke and not get up for the rest of the day. I don't even know. I'll know when because I'm really suffering and shit. And these motherfuckers just trying to make me crash out on them because they see me strong and I'm dealing with some shit that I shouldn't have to deal with. I'm tired of this shit. Like, how can I get my mental health right when it's like I'm in survival, sleeping outside? I'm like just living in this situation. It's just crazy, and it's crazy you say that, God, is because I am about to start doing that. You know what I'm saying? I am about to start doing that in my storage. I am about to start doing that because I did it like one night by accident. I fell asleep in this joint by accident, but I am about to start doing that on some I don't give a fuck shit because it's just like. It's like they know how diabolical it is. If a person doesn't have nowhere to go to and they're just living outside, they'll literally kick you from a place. They'll literally send the cops to kick you from a place that's outside. You're outside already. You know what I'm saying? If you found a place that's outside where I guess there's not a lot of people, somebody drives by or someone knows you're over there, they send the police to get you out of there and they know you don't have nowhere to go and you're already outside. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want you to be so fucking cold. They want to kill you. They want to kill you. You know what I'm saying? They want to kill you. They want to put you in fight, flight, or freeze. They know what the fuck they're doing. You know? They know what they're doing. Shit, when my mom calls me when I'm on live, like I hate that shit. I hate that shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. It's like I'm trying to take care of myself the best that I can in this situation, and that's as real as I can tell anybody. Swear to God on my soul. You know? I know with me having a spot and my stability good, I'm cleaner than the average person. I take like 3 showers a day, you know, for real. And I take long showers. Like I'm like OCD as shit. So this shit is fucking with my mental on a lot of levels, you know. I can't even be as clean as I normally want to be. I have people viewing me not even how I normally am, not how I treat myself. You get what I'm saying? Fighting this child alienation and I crash out every day, you know. I think about it and it hurts so much to your point that I can't function. And then I just go to my spot and I isolate myself for the rest of the day just to make it to the next day because I just can't get through, you know? So yeah, like some shit like this. And I know like the last of it was from the mother of my child. Oh yeah, she's an enemy for life. She'll never be safe around me. And she'll never be respected around me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know that she know, but I'll say it as much as I need to say it to make it through or to make myself feel okay. Like I want to kill her for real, but it's like I'm trying to keep it in control, but she'll never be safe around me. And I don't want to ever see my son around her either because I know I'm not gonna have patience to respect her in front of my son. You get what I'm saying? Routine. What's that? A butane stove. A butane stove. Yeah, I know. I really don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here, goddess. But I appreciate you. I want to let you know that for whatever it means, you know. I love you to death. I appreciate you just by having the genetics right under you and you as a black woman knowing yourself, you know. I really appreciate you. I never even met you in person, but I love you to death. You know, it's hope for me if I'm not here. Women like you are gonna reach the other black women, and y'all gonna get done what needs to get done. Sure, I might not be here. You might tell a black woman like, "Look, it was this one black guy." You might see the video on the internet and show her like, I was talking to him beforehand, you know, and off of me saying stuff and you breaking it down to her, she could understand even more. You know what I'm saying? And that might be really good, you know. But I'm really scared though. You know, my mom's not protecting me enough. Nobody's protecting me enough. You know, and the hardest part is like, I know I wouldn't be wrong to get violent about it. You know, people say like we don't have to do stuff with violence. We don't, but we wouldn't be wrong if we did use violence. Because look, the only reason why this shit is continuously going on every day, even with the changes that's taking place on the planet, is until the big final shit, and then it's like because we're divided. Because there's a lot of black people out here that regardless if they're going to work or not going to work, right? Like I'm not saying that we're all prisoners of war, whether we got a better status job or not. So I'm not mad at anybody that's working and getting their money. But I'm saying it's too much of us that's divided amongst this real information. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's like we're prisoners of war, but don't be a prisoner of war and not understand why you're a prisoner of war and be speaking about that as Mother Nature is behind us right now. You know, we got Mother Nature behind our back. This is the time out of all times we need to be speaking about what's what if we're aware, you know? Not being scared or even to lose our job because of so like, you know what I mean? But I know a lot of us are scared to lose our jobs, so we're not going to speak on that, you know? But in that way, it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Now if you have a job and you get money, you have a job, and you're aware of this stuff that I'm speaking on, and and you're not talking about it in some shape, way, or form. I'm not saying you gotta be on the internet, but you're not doing something to bring awareness of it because you're scared of losing your job. You're part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be dealt with accordingly by our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? If you're neuromelanated, but like more of us need to be speaking truth because we out here hurting for real. My phone's about to die and shit, but we out here hurting for real. I'm out here hurting. And I almost wish that I didn't even have a baby with a Latina woman, and I had a baby with a black woman. But I've been with hella black women before him. My ex before her was African. Like I've been with black women, but it's like my black woman didn't love on me properly, and they try to play games. But even if they play games, they ain't play games like this Latina woman play games. This Latina woman plays so much games. I feel like this is the only time I've ever been hurt my entire life, for real. I'm telling y'all no lies. Like I never like anything that any woman prior has done, I don't even feel that shit. I don't even remember that. All I see is that one person did the worst ever and I gotta punish her for the rest of my life. You know? And that shit changed, gave me a chemical imbalance. I don't even think the same. My trust is fucked up. Like and my trust was already fucked up. You know what I mean? Like it's like I'm just different now. Not the same person. I have random panic attacks and shit. I have random panic attacks. It's like It's like I'm clean enough like where I'm not musty or anything like that. I'm not like musty or nothing like stench or nothing like that, but I'm still not clean to the degree of how I normally would be clean. I'm not. And that shit is fucking with my mental. That shit is fucking with my mental. That shit is fucking with my mental. So yeah. See, normally before, what got me this far though, is when I feel like this, right? Normally I'd be like, I'd be hard on myself. But nah, when I feel like this, it is what it is. Cause I know it's the trauma, and I know I'm all I got. I don't have nobody, so it's like I gotta be like this to make it to the next day. Cause I gotta get back to my son, no matter how much I'm mentally destroyed. I know this system and the mother of my child, they trying to destroy me to an extent where I'm either not here to even tell my son what they've done to me. You get what I'm saying? They try to like ostracize me, you know? I don't give a fuck if my baby mother never admits to me what she did. That's the thing. I got clarity myself. I'm not looking for her ever to say sorry or anything like that. I already know who she is. I know the demons that are attached to her. That's why I'm dealing with her accordingly. And her dumb ass gonna stay exactly in that place where she at. Anywhere by me. She can hop on any dick she wanna hop on. You can suck any pussy you wanna suck. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Be happy I don't clap them niggas, you get what I'm saying? Because I already know them niggas just as low vibrational as you get what I'm saying? And I don't got time for that shit. Feel me? Niggas trying to make me crash out. I just beat some gun charges and shit. Trying to make me crash out and shit. Motherfuckers trying to make me go backwards because they don't got nothing to lose, you know? They don't got nothing to lose and shit. I'm trying my best. Trying my best to take care of myself. The best way I can, you know? Fucking trying. That's all I can do. I can try. Do my best. That's it. Like I start hurting, like how I'm hurting right now, my body starts shaking and shit. It's like I gotta have like extra. Hold up real quick, yo. I gotta have like extra cuff. It's like I gotta over cover myself and shit because how cold it is out there. The temperature drops. It's so bipolar. That's what other people don't understand. They don't understand. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just keep this on. But in the DMV area, the weather's so bipolar. Imagine being homeless and living outside where it's like, we know our sun is doing what it's doing, right? So it always gets back hot. But it's like the temperature switches so often. So every time the temperature switches, you either gotta have what you already in preparation, but it switches so often. It's like I gotta come back to my storage and get clothes and get another sweater, get another thing. Like it's just too much, y'all. And then on top of that, my phone is about to die. So I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna probably chop it up with y'all when I get to my spot to isolate myself. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna see how much more the rest of the day I can attack. But regardless of whatever I can attack or not, I survived through half of the day. I survived the rising. I'm gonna make it to 12 o'clock. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, people can say whatever the fuck they want to say about me, but I'm winning because I'm making it to your next day, and this shit's almost over. You know? I'm fighting so much demons. I'm fighting so much right now. I'm fighting so much. My mom nobody knows what I'm fighting. But that bitch, she knows what I'm fighting though. She knows. That's why if it's anybody I'm gonna make feel my pain more than anything, it's gonna be her for the rest of my life. However so. Cause she caused this shit. So she's the main person that gotta get it. My phone's about to die. So
That's it. Yeah, I know. You're right, Goddess. I love you to death, man. I'm gonna tap back in, y'all. Give me like an hour or whatever. I'm gonna tap back in when I start sparking shit. Hopefully my energy might be a little bit better. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all though. This is a rear points of RoBs Inferno while I burn slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all.